Ladies and gentlemen, life has a way of testing us, shakes us, it bends us, and sometimes it breaks us. But here's the truth. Even in the darkest chapter of our story, laughter can be the light. The Roses isn't just a comedy, it's a mirror. It shows us that endings are not just endings, they're beginnings in disguise. We've all loved, we've all lost, and we've all fought battles that no one else could see. Well, here's the lesson: pain can be funny if you have the courage to face it. Conflict can be liberating if you have the strength to walk through it, and broken pieces can still shine.
Oh.
This story tells us that even when love falls apart, dignity does not have to. That even when the home turns into a battlefield, the soul can still find peace. And that sometimes the greatest punchline in life is discovering that freedom feels better than fear. So laugh at the chaos. Embrace the mess. Remember, just because a love story ends doesn't mean your story ends. Rise up. Stand tall. Let the world know. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Thank you. Life tests us through pain, loss, and brokenness. It comes without warning. It shakes the ground beneath our feet. It strips away our comfort and forces us to face what we fear most. Sometimes it feels like the world is against us. Sometimes it feels like the weight is too heavy to carry. But in those moments of struggle, the test is not to destroy us. The test is to reveal us.
Ow!
To show us the strength we never thought we had. To awaken the courage that only rises when everything else falls apart. Comedy can shine a light even in dark times. It reminds us that even in struggle, we can still laugh.
Oh.
It gives us permission to breathe when life feels heavy.
Oh.
It softens the pain long enough to see hope. It proves that darkness can never silence joy. The Roses is more than humor. It's a reflection of real struggles. It shows the battles we fight behind closed doors. It captures the cracks that form when love turns into conflict. It reveals the truth we often hide. It reminds us that laughter can live beside pain. Endings are disguised beginnings. They close one door only to open another. They may feel like loss, but they carry hidden possibility. They strip away the familiar so growth can enter. They remind us that every chapter that ends makes space for a new story to rise. Everyone experiences love, loss, and unseen battles. We carry stories that others may never know. We fight wars in silence while wearing a smile. We love deeply, and sometimes we lose painfully. Yet through it all, these struggles connect us, reminding us that we are never truly alone. Facing pain with courage allows healing. It means standing tall when everything inside wants to collapse. It means choosing strength when fear whispers surrender. Pain cannot break what courage protects. And through that brave embrace, wounds begin to close, and the heart slowly learns how to rise again. Conflict can lead to liberation and growth. It pushes us to face truths we would rather avoid. It forces change when comfort holds us back. Through the struggle, we discover clarity. Through the fight, we find freedom. And in the end, growth blooms from the very tension that once hurt us. Brokenness still carries value and beauty. Cracks do not erase worth. Scars tell stories of survival. Even shattered pieces can reflect the light. What seems ruined can still inspire strength. And in the fragments, there is proof that imperfection holds a power more honest than perfection ever could. Dignity can remain even when love fails. A broken relationship does not break the soul. Respect for yourself can outlast rejection. Grace can stand tall in the ruins of affection. Even when love ends, your worth does not end. Dignity walks with you through every ending. The ultimate message. Thriving beyond endings is possible. What feels like finality is often a doorway. Pain can transform into strength. Loss can awaken new beginnings. We are not defined by what we lose, but by how we rise. Beyond every ending, life still waits to bloom. So let this be the reminder. Endings are not your enemy. Conflict is not your curse. And brokenness is not the end of your story. Because within every fall lies the seed of a greater rise. Within every silence waits the sound of laughter again. And within every ending lives the power of a new beginning. Stand tall. Walk forward. Know this: your best chapters are still unwritten.